Happy New Year, everybody! Caden is currently struggling with today's Hoodle. It's quite fun. Let's just get rid of all this. Normally, I would push him along, but I'm just having a blast. It's the script of the episode, but they've removed all of the vowels.
I feel like I'm having a stroke.
Caden is having a stroke. They've actually haven't removed any. It's the original script.
Bold Gerwig. I don't even know what he's saying.
This would get it.
Bad dog.
Well, I mean, you're not right.
Bloody. Okay.
Doctor Who. Bad
Bloody
dog.
Derwig.
Come on. No. Stop
Bloody...
looking at the script, right? Doctor Who. Bad dog.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Can
you make the connection?
Reunion?
Wow. Oh, yeah, actually they do say bad dog in school.
It's not school
okay, look, dog doesn't have a W in it, and bad doesn't have an L in the second D.
Yeah,
but right? No. Yeah.
No.
Dog. We're playing word association, right? Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Bad dog.
Bad dog. It's got nothing to do with bad
now
wolf.
You give me
That's not how you spell that.
There you go. Yeah.
It's bad
right.
Wolf?
But it looks like this.
Yeah, it does.
It does. Bad Wolf isn't good enough. I mean, you figured out it's a Jack episode because
it
one
is
of
a
the
Jack
lines is
episode.
Juk. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Jack episode basically tells you it's season 1.
Yeah. Show me the season 1. Show me the season 1 titles. All messed
You want
up.
me? All right, audience. Season 1.
Okay.
Rose isn't there because you've guessed it, but then for Tawura. Hang on, where does Jack come in? There you go. Wait, no. Jack is here. The teacher.
Yeah, Empty Child and Dr. Dance's Boom
Town, Bad Wolf.
Good Wolf.
And
Christmas
these are the Jack ones then. Empty Child, Dr. Dance's Boom Toon, and Bud Wolf.
It could be Bud Wolf.
Bud Wolf?
Sure.
It's not Bud Wolf.
All right, what's 5? Okay, Rose and the Doctor. All right.
I got this in 1.
I don't believe it. What?
He is really good at
get
deciphering this.
something.
He
Wet
even
Mountain.
got the alien technobabble mostly deciphered.
Raxacalopatoris or whatever.
Oh, come on. You gotta know what that one is.
Raxacalopatoris?
Raxacoricophalopatorius. Come on.
Yes.
Russell T. Davies is great at alien names.
See, whatever episode that is in, I know that's this episode.
You have 3 options, Caden.
Shoot.
It's
like I have
Empty
everything I
Child,
need.
Boomtown, Dr. Dances. It's one of those.
That has to be Boomtown.
Has to be
It's not going to be the
Boomtown.
Dr. Dances. Not going to be the Dr. Dances.
It's Boomtown. Yes. Before we start proper, 4 minutes. Hang on. Where is Here's the technobabble, the triblo-physical waveform macrokinetic extrapolator, and you managed to get something physical waveform. That was impressive. Oh my goodness, when did I take the Hoodle off the screen? How did that even happen? I put it on the screen. Well, there you go. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that descent into madness. That's what we do beforehand.
I felt like I was losing my mind.
I do those first thing in the morning, and that was a very quick one once I deciphered. But, it's okay. You are the filthy, disgusting casual of the stream.
Yeah, I need the crutch of full words to be able to guess episodes, I suppose.
You were really good at deciphering the scripts, though. And the bad dog one was the Welsh for Bad Wolf, because that's what the project was named. Yeah. I just find funny, you're like, bad dog. I'm like, you're right, but like, how the hell did you get that from like Bold Drag or something? Oh, but it's hilarious if you read that one, imagining everyone is drunk. It's like, she's in there having a cup of tea. Well, just go in there and tell her the doctor would like to see her. No, good. Well, Happy New Year's, everyone.
Happy New Year's.
Man, it feels like Christmas was only yesterday.
It does.
But no, it's New Year's. It's 2010. We're past the year of Skyrim and Terraria.
Obama fixed the
Minecraft?
recession.
Was that 29? Well, he was gonna, but then he got up on the podium and just like forgot the plan. I guess he didn't write it down. It really sucks. I don't remember how long the 2008 financial crisis lasts, but that's okay. Like, the AI stuff is going to crash soon, so we'll just watch that, and I'll assume it's like the housing market crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fine. The End of Time, Caden, man.
The End of Time Part 2.
Yep, yesterday we did Part 1. As a reminder, this will be the last watch along until like probably mid-late January. I already have something on the calendar for virtually every weekend day this month. Add to that like War Between broadcasting in the UK later today. Actually, the classic Sea Devils story, the in color re-edit thing that probably butchers the script, I think his edit already. That's come out, which I forgot about entirely when we did Doctor Who news. And yeah, I've remembered. I got to tell the story I forgot about last time that I told you I was going to tell. Earlier this week, I was at a Christmassy party with a lot of family on my wife's side, not ours. And in there, relevantly, there was a 9-year-old and their dad, right? And so the dad was talking to my wife, and of course telling her how it smelled like Up Dog in here, you know? The classic trying to get him to say, "What's up, dog?" joke, you know? Classic. And my wife wasn't having it. They're like, "I'm not going to say it." And the 9-year-old was like, I don't get that joke. Like, they don't get it. And then my wife had to try and explain that he was trying to get him to say, "What's up, dog?" And they were like, "I don't get it. What does it mean?" Right? It's like we had to explain it's just a thing old people said to be like, what I keep wanting to say "what's up" because that's just don't know like what's happening. But apparently, kids these days don't understand Up Dog. They don't get it. We're getting
old. What is Up Dog?
What is it? We're getting
That's the question.
That's actually the flip side is you could have a kid genuinely ask, "What's Up Dog?" and it's not even a joke. It's like, imagine it from their perspective. It's like, it smells like Up Dog in here. What's Up Dog? It's like, oh, he's like, no, what is it? What's Up Dog? I don't understand.
Yeah, that's what it's like these days. It's hard out here.
Yeah, man, kids these days. That's what's wrong with the world, I tell you. They don't know about Up Dog.
They don't know Up Dog.
They don't know Up Dog. You know, what was the one about, there was one about, like, seeing someone pee or whatever.
Spell I-cup?
Yeah, I-cup. What's the punchline? I don't remember.
You just have someone like spell I-cup and they say ICUP.
Oh yeah, like,
yeah. Ew, or something. I don't know. It's
there we go. Maybe the kids understand I-cup. I hope might. That. Welcome everybody to the End of Time Part 2.
Welcome.
I described this one yesterday, but yes, I think I will explain what's going on. Well, no, I figured I'd have you introduce it this time, of course, because I already did it. Maybe get that fresh take. But I gotta explain what's going on. If like somehow you decided, you know what, End of Time Part 2, that's where I'm gonna join. Also good, I do have it on the right screen behind this. Oh my goodness, I haven't. Hang on, instructions. There we go. I didn't have my back transparent instructions on OWS, but we're good. Yeah, if you don't know what we're doing, we are basically recording an audio commentary track live. So, of course, for legal reasons, I can't just stream an episode of Doctor Who. I guess no one can nowadays. But in a little bit, we're going to do a countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. There'll be a blurred version in the background and the time bar on the screen, as you can see. And then we're all going to hit play and stay synced up. That's a bit of a problem for Doctor Who specifically because there are 2 versions of every Doctor Who episode. There's the original UK transmission and the American version. The American version is exactly the same, at least the ones we're watching, and it is, except it's about 4% slower. So if you're not watching live, you can use YouTube's playback speeds to kind of set it to about 25%. It'll drift, but probably not substantially. maybe over an hour and 16 minutes. You might have a little delay, but yeah. Except there might be some scenes they trimmed for time in the American broadcast. I don't know, an hour 16. That would probably fit like a 2-hour time slot in America, right? 45 minutes of commercials.
Yeah.
Maybe an hour and a half time slot. It's only a problem I remember for Last of the Time Lords, but it's worth mentioning for these episodes that fall at kind of awkward times. But back when they did stream Doctor Who, most streaming services seem to use the American version, but mostly I do it because I'm an American, so I bought American Blu-rays. Something I don't do anymore, which actually, I guess we're thinking we might watch along the 15th Doctor again, in which case it would matter. But hilariously, actually, I might have bought UK Blu-rays for the 60th. They're better, by the way, if it's something you're considering. Apparently, they're not region locked, but I think my TV or player won't play them. Sometimes it's the TV. That if it's old enough, it's not really built for the UK frame rates, which is why you have the 4% difference. But I mostly watch them digitally. I'm just thinking I'll probably buy. I should have asked. That's a hard Christmas gift to get. Is a UK region Blu-ray player. Well, actually, I need a new TV. I should try it again. It's an older TV, but our TV broke recently. And so we put a little replacement up. When I buy a new TV, I should make sure that it can do UK frame rates. That's a thought. But yeah, Kanan, do you want to tell us what? Maybe you can recap part 1 if you want. But
that's the thing. I definitely remember.
Yeah,
I remember what you said.
Like, do you remember it now? Because you've watched.
But that's the thing. I do.
Yeah, I had such a different memory from what you told me it was gonna be. Because in part 1, naturally, we had a million things happening.
Yeah, we were not.
We had
drunk and high.
There's a whole Wilf and Donna arc, and the Master's back, and he's naked a little bit, and he can jump and shoot fire out of his hands.
God, I don't know why I'm explaining the episodes, because you do it just so much better.
There's these rich people who want like immortality for their daughter, or the guy wants it for his daughter. I guess she just wants to be immortal.
Yeah, well, we assume, I guess. She hasn't really said anything about it. She might hate it.
And the doctor's like having this dilemma where he thinks he's gonna die because because
his contract's expiring. Yeah.
Someone said that. I don't remember who. His contract's expiring.
It was the bus lady. And I think the Ood.
Yeah. And the Ood, they were in a circle and they were like singing something that was ominous.
Yeah.
But so this episode, what I remembered is the Doctor. I mean, ever since Family of Blood, we know that he carries around in every one of his costumes, clearly visible, his watch from that episode as a Time Lord. And that just kind of like keeps him sane, knowing that, like, he's a Time Lord. He really likes time. So he opens it up now and again. He's like, gosh, look at that thing go. It's just ticking around the clock. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And so this episode, I remember right in the beginning, he, everything's happening. He's losing his mind. He's getting so stressed because all this is happening. And so he finds a little corner to sit in, because it's like, oh my goodness, I need to calm down. And he pulls out his trusty pocket watch to see, like a little bit, get a little hit of the clock. But he opens it, and he must have bumped it in his altercation with the Master, because it's broken. It's not ticking. His pocket watch died.
Yeah, sorry, he must have bumped it when the Master shot a laser beam into his chest.
Yeah, through his chest. And simply time had stopped. It was the end of time for that watch. And the Doctor was so distraught by this, because that's his watch, that he had a complete psychotic break in that corner of the TARDIS for the remaining 50 minutes of the episode, until he can't take it anymore and simply regenerates.
Man,
that's what I remember.
Basically heaven sent without the regeneration, if you come to think about it. No, I mean, I need to stick around more often when you give these summaries, because well done. You have made me think. Though,
I mean, hey, give it to Russell T Davies. He wrote it.
A drug addict doctor, which I don't know how you do it, but like that could possibly be interesting. One of the Star Treks does that, actually. One of the, I won't say which. It's not really a spoiler,
Spock.
I don't think. But it's not Spock. But
I don't know.
One of the old Star Treks has a crew member get addicted to like a chemical that the ship needs to survive in a weird area of space. And it's interesting. Yeah, not much.
Well, I mean,
was
hey,
on
I didn't
that
write the
enough.
episode. I'm just saying what I remember.
No, you didn't. I mean, gosh, just I don't know. I want to. You know how many times the doctors are generated to like poison? He's only done it so many times, but there's like 4 or 5 poisonings, and I feel like I just want some variety. You know,
Yeah.
like the 13th Doctor, spoilers, goes through like a journey in their last episode. Like, so much happens, and then they get better, and you want to know what happens? They just get shot by a stray laser beam.
Oh.
Wasn't even aimed at them. Wasn't even aimed at anyone. They just get hit by a laser beam at the end. It's honest. Chibnall, man, he's a
That's
special
impressively
mind.
underwhelming.
He's a
Yeah, that's
special
good.
mind, Chibnall. I don't like he manages to do these things, but also I'm like, yeah, it checks out. That's like what I was expecting. It's so weird. But we're not here to talk about Chibnall. We're here to talk about Davies. And actually, Moffat wrote a little bit of this episode.
Whoa,
So we'll get to that.
Steven Muffin.
The Stephen Muffin. That's what they call him. Savon Muffin. I don't know if I got anything else. Is my water bottle? Ooh, I might actually need to fill this. I'm kind of thirsty. It might have been the pie I had. We shouldn't do morning streams. It's hard to get breakfast. You entertain them. You tell it. You want to... Well, I'm gonna be gone for like 10 seconds, Kate, and you go tell
I can
them
recap in 10 seconds.
Tell them about something, yeah. Go just have fun.
Tell them about something. Okay. It's real improv training. Well, I have 10 seconds to say anything I want. If I could say one thing to everybody, and I only had 10 seconds to do it, it would need to be good. It would need to be important. It would need to be life-shattering. And if I really put all my brain together to come up with something to say, I think I know exactly what I would say. It would be the most important, meaningful thing that's ever come out of my mouth. And it would be...
What?
Oh, you're back.
You didn't... No, don't leave it hanging.
No, I guess I'm out of
Alright.
time. I only had 10 seconds.
Dang.
Shoot.
I had something I was going to say.
That was going to be life-shattering.
We didn't do it yesterday, much to my disappointment, right? Because I would have been wrong. But I know it's technically part 2. It's not Christmas. But do you think we're going to have the Doctor Who UK Christmas song in this episode? I'm going to say no again because it's not Christmas, and I didn't think it was in the actual Christmas episode. But we might go home to Donna and like it's playing. You know?
That's the thing. I feel like there's going to be a happy moment when problems are solved right before it gets sad again. I could, if you're saying no, I could bank on yes. I could see it.
He regenerates to Merry Xmas, everyone. And you know those houses where it's like they set up the lights to like Trans-Siberian Ogres or something? It's exactly like that. That's what
I believe that.
I would like a Doctor regenerate in like a musical number. Can the musical be a regeneration episode? Do you know how epic it like get the people who did the Strange New Worlds one to do this, and that it could be amazing. I've just remembered that Strange New Worlds has a Muppet episode next season as well. They do. They got like the company that makes like the Muppet puppets, and they're doing an episode with everyone's a puppet.
That's pretty cool. I think I like that.
I just remembered that they've been good with their out there episodes. It's like I think those out there episodes is what Russell T Davies wishes he was writing nowadays. Honestly. All right. I'm just gonna wake up my hard drive, so no one else hit play. I'm just gonna let it. No, don't react. Take off your headset.
Sorry,
don't look at this.
We
gotta hit 10 seconds. I liked it when it was 30 seconds. Okay, it's awake. As I said before, we're going to be doing a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. On go, everyone's gonna hit play, and then we should stay synced up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Man, we were live for 20 minutes. Just
good
rambling.
Bit of a hoodle in there.
But yeah, it was your fault. Actually, that is true. Actually, I'm gonna move my water bottle so that if it falls down, it's not gonna land on the keyboard. Yeah, the drums that you keep forgetting about.
Maybe that's where all the surviving Time Lords are. They're like chilling
in his head.
Frontal lobe.
They're doing their like traditional dance. It's like tap dancing, and that's the drums. It's good. I mean, I remember it being better in part 2. But I
good.
mean, I think that might be just a thing with Russell T Davies finales because it's not set up. Hey, Obama.
Yeah.
It definitely. He's had an off day. He didn't put his makeup up, Obama. Oh, your internet's fine now, right? By the way.
Yeah, I ran a test today.
Cool.
It's doing good.
Hi, Rassilon. Oh, they didn't show it. I was gonna point out you could actually see out like the window or something, where the Time Lords are, that it's like pretty like fiery or something out there.
Ominous.
By the way, they actually did do a new intro for I think the start of season 4, and then they went back to this one. But remember a while ago where I was like, "This sounds new. I don't remember this. It sounds more." It actually was.
They lost the
but
file.
then they look. Every Doctor Who intro somehow has a mistake in it. The capital. And the music. I love the music. I know.
Gallifrey.
I love
It's so
Gallifrey.
messed up. I assumed it was like gone. I don't know.
Well, I think we're about to learn. I love the music for Gallifrey. I don't know if we keep it in like the Moffat era, but I am getting Phantom Menace vibes here. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's feeling a little Star Wars.
Look, it's 2010. It's pretty good for the time, you know.
Okay,
and then we didn't have a budget for the set.
Give me some lore here.
Yeah. It's just so grand. I love it.
Was this like a flashback?
It's the end of the Time War,
Oh,
yeah.
I remember her.
Really?
I remember this. I think I was scared of her when I was a child.
No. Oh, I love their writing too. Well, you're about to get executed. Rassilon is not gonna like that.
Aliens die every second.
I love the Time War stuff. They go on audio. They go crazy.
You see that guy next to her roll his eyes?
He knows. Look, he knows Rassilon, right?
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, Rassilon's a guy. Remember when I said he was like Time Lord Jesus?
Yeah.
Maybe more like Dictator Jesus. Jesus from the evil universe. Great voice, though. I like this Rassilon.
I don't know why. Okay, we'll see where this goes. But I remember I was a little disappointed they brought the Master back for this. I feel like they could have made these guys the bad guys from the start.
No,
I don't really know where this is going.
I like the reveal at the end.
Yeah, that'll.
And it ties together, but
Okay. Two survivors.
Not the Ronnie.
Not the Ronnie.
That actually checks out. Does that mean that Susan dies in the Time War?
Oh. We just look over that.
Well, you know, the Ronnie got brought back.
Yeah.
Rassilon's probably just so angry that this primitive little planet keeps coming up. A nice picture of Earth. I think he might be looking at the Pacific Ocean, though.
He doesn't know the difference.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, they got him!
So wait, how did Wilfred get out of the box?
Wilfred's out of the box.
Did another master let him out?
Oh, so.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people since then. Wait, hang on. The President of the United States has all of the United Nations codes. honestly checks out, but like, I don't know. These two would probably have a problem with it.
Is it like they're all individual versions of him, or it's like a hive mind?
They gotta be individual versions, I think.
Because it felt like a hive mind.
Hang on, that one's facing the wrong way.
If they were individual versions, I feel like every one of them would want to be in charge or something. I don't know.
Didn't we talk about this? Or my wife and I just we watched The Leisure Hive, where the villain cloned himself to make the army. And we were just talking about how that'd be interesting, because basically, like, you know, the dictator clones himself for the army, but everyone wants to be the dictator, so they rebel against him and basically make, like, a utopia or something, because they realize the era they was. I'm like, I thought this sounded like a Rick and Morty plotline, you know? Like Planet of the Good Hitlers or something. It sounds like what they do.
Well, he knows he's not phoning you. Him.
It's one of those automatic prank calls.
Forgot he's got a gun.
Oh yeah, they never met. Well. Oh, look at the garbage all around. Why don't you have bins? I like how the master just knows what this is as well. The meta crisis. You know, John Sim probably had such a long filming days. You know? I was thinking how he was super comfy. He wasn't really in like a whole lot in part 1, and this is probably why. They always put him in comfy clothes, though. That had to have been part of the contract. Oh, that's a suit.
So fun.
No, they're all hungry. What if he took over the body of, like, someone starving to death? Or, like, do you think there's a master who's in, like, a, 27-hour mountain climbing experience, you know?
He let that one fall. The wasp.
You remember the unicorn and the wasp?
It's an interesting one to remember, I suppose.
It's a good one. Well, there's only, like, 12 episodes, you know?
Oh, that can't be good. Oh, that was great.
Ow.
Oh, that's great.
Actually, is that pavement? I can't tell.
I don't know.
That phone's not on.
Now they're going to put David Tennant in comfy clothes because he's David Donna. I don't know.
Yeah, people have complained that, like, this isn't really set up, I guess. Uh-oh. I could have accidentally hit worse buttons. Yeah.
I do love his... He has so many good acting moments. I don't know. Sometimes the character does weird things, like turn into a skeleton, but...
I mean, John Sims, I think, a pretty big actor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Master's done as good in this episode. But really, like, all my problems with John Sims' Master are his influences on future Masters, you know?
Mm.
You've never really seen a classic Master, but I just kind of find him better.
I saw once in the...
But that was Delgado, and hot take, he's bad. Not to talk over the great character moments, but I've said before that I think Delgado is like a man who's just doing his 9 to 5, and like he's good at his job, but he goes home to his wife and kid and like actually does what he wants to do then. I've changed my mind after watching the Third Doctor era. He's a man who's bad at his job. Oh, hang on, we're getting lore here.
Yeah. thought we already.
Have we got... Oh, no, we did get this log about the untempered schism.
Yeah. Back with like Mickey ears?
No, Martha.
Martha. I was thinking about the warehouse. I don't remember why they were in the warehouse.
It was on the run from the master.
Mm.
I wonder if Susan did this. I will say, this is a bit of a retcon. I don't know if we've talked about it, but the classic master was neither insane nor heard the sound of drums.
Mm.
I just want to mention. I've always felt... Well, I'll let it finish here, but... That's a fast march. That's a sprint. Apparently, by the way, I think this rhythm is actually like what Russell T Davies' alarm clock did. It's entirely coincidental that it is both the heartbeat of a Time Lord and the theme music. It's his alarm clock, apparently. Which once I heard it, I'm like, yeah, that'd be an effective alarm clock. He's like, what would drive someone insane? No.
It's such an uncomfortable position they got the doctor in.
It's probably better than it looks. Ooh, any theories? I'm curious. You get all this
About
fresh. I
What
don't
he's
know.
talking about right now?
Yeah.
I don't know, because everyone on Earth can hear it, but everyone's him.
I think it's well done, this whole plot line, to be honest.
Mhm.
Just realized how battered that sweatshirt is.
He has been like on fire a few times.
Do you think there are some masters who died and have now regenerated? You know?
That was so mean. Maybe.
That's a thought.
Oh no, not Wilf.
No, he said he'd try not to die. It's okay.
That's
Oh
that's
my-
different
what was
from
that?
what he was saying a minute ago.
That was not an eye roll. That was a head roll. Well, that's fine. When he was the president's daughter, he was like a foot short. Remember? Oh my god, that must have hurt to wear that helmet.
Had
Well, because they're not
had
human.
these guys be fine?
They're
Oh,
not
I
human,
guess they
remember?
aren't.
They even had a line about that last part.
Yeah.
That's racist. Look, there's a guy. So they're not a hive mind, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Just, yeah. I may have cheated when I answered.
Look at how uncomfortable that looks.
They don't look like there's that many straps, to be honest. Get his hands, and then the doctor can do it. You know, if only they could take him to the TARDIS, maybe we'd have 12 seasons of the 10th Doctor. It's a shame. Ow. This is what does it. Regeneration.
Too many bumps.
It doesn't actually look that bad, to be honest. You know? They didn't get a stunt double.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of them not getting Obama, I think they actually tried to get like the prince or the king or something at one point. I think he might. I don't remember the story. I can't remember if he almost did it or not, but it was one of the classics, I think.
Where'd they go?
Space.
Space. Naturally.
Man, no patience. Kids these days.
That's a big.
That's
a
a
big
pretty
spaceship.
pretty good spaceship. Kind of looks like the Firefly one. You know?
I'm less familiar.
I think it's called Firefly. Is the show named after a ship? I've never seen it.
Aw. Okay, that's vandalism.
Well, they kidnapped him.
No, I guess they did.
That's how it works. A crime for a crime. That is pretty far. That's like 10 times beyond space. I don't even know if we had a rocket capable of getting 100,000 miles above Earth in 2010, let alone a nuke. I like Wilf, though. He's enamored by it.
This is a really big set.
I mean, they probably went all out for a lot of it.
This
And also,
finale.
this is basically season 5 that they had like less than half the episode count for. So I think they might have had a bit of a bigger budget per episode. I like how they all have to wait for orders. Whenever like Time Lords clone themselves, it happens more than you'd think. They're always like really reasonable about it as well. It's kind of weird, to be honest. It's a good thing that's not Star Trek. They would have plummeted to Earth instantly somehow. Perth, Warsaw, great places for tracking stations.
He's gonna get cold.
It is a good dead ship atmosphere.
Yeah.
It is gonna get cold, though. You can hear the ship creaking. But God, clean those windows, man. If the ISS can do it, then so can you.
Listen.
I would have had a joke where one of them was just regenerated, you know? It's like, sorry, sir, I was in the middle of a car accident.
Oh. Not the printer.
Sorry, the printer? I don't think that was the printer.
No, it looked like a printer.
I kind of missed that.
Printer with
I
some
had to
greeblies.
cough. You know, you basically committed genocide through negligence, and you're upset. You know? Just saying. Also, this is an uncomfortable bridge. You gotta fly standing.
These people are
Look at
mean.
that. Yeah, they just committed genocide
that's
through
a lot.
negligence. You know, I wonder if this ship had a teleport. It must have. Because they can teleport. You could just gone to the TARDIS.
Yeah. I love Wilf.
He is good.
Give some flim flam.
It's got guns on this ship. You can see some turrets.
Blow up the Earth.
That actually look like they're pointing at the bridge. I think we got some good scenes coming up, though.
Ooh, are we ready?
Night
What is
is
he doing?
fallen on Earth. The whole planet. "20 minutes, by the way. This is how long we rambled for." Just wanted to flag that.
See, how does everyone know to listen
No,
now?
listen!
Listening.
Maybe they coordinated it, though, you know? I also love that, like, President Master just isn't moving. They're all just standing wherever they were. These guys, too, just standing. They're so hungry, remember? I've never really thought about the music drums not being the real drums, because he heard a different sound. He heard a clank. You can't get out of a time lock? That's interesting. I don't know what this woman is. Like, I can't think of an equivalent in any other Doctor Who. Maybe like a Sisterhood of Khan? I don't know. It is kind of funny that they can't get out of the time lock, but that can. I guess maybe that's a nitpick, but I don't know if I'd call that nitpick, actually. That seems a little more substantial, but...
That looks not good.
So yeah, the Time Lords implanted the drums in his head, right? And I feel like it works. It is, I think, kind of ignoring intent, which is that time changed. But that he didn't really start experiencing the drums until after the Time War, which would be now. And that just makes it work. I don't like that the idea that time changed, because now literally every episode with a classic master didn't happen, or at least not as you'd expect. And like, I don't know, Doctor Who fans seem real fond of making like every episode never happen, and it's just bad. It's just bad. But in that context, I think it works. I think it's an interesting take on a master. It's new. If we just moved on from it after we resolve the Sims stuff, you know, I think it'd be much better regarded.
What are they gonna do with Diamond?
Well, it's the physical link. I think Sarah Jane might have had one of those in Journey's End. Am I wrong?
Oh.
Remember
on the
she
little
was gonna
necklace?
blow up stuff?
Yeah.
I think it
Something
was
like
a
that.
White Point star. Wonder what Rassilon used it for.
To make his
Now,
little cane look pretty.
classic Russell T Davies basement of some building.
Absolutely love it.
I mean, I don't think it really works for this spaceship, which didn't carry this
No?
aesthetic, but you know.
Well, every
It's too human, especially compared to how the rest of the
yeah.
spaceship looked. It's just... And I don't think... Like, our spaceships don't really look like this today, you know?
Yeah.
Even, like, the yellow railing, you know, that's such a human thing. This
Looks all
archway is
alone.
good. It matches the rest of the ship. If it's the scene I'm thinking of, I might just let it play. Actually, I don't quite recall this scene. It might be deleted. If you don't see the woman, then you're watching the wrong version, I guess. Let me know. Hey, Cosmos. My pug wants pets. He's getting them. The master threw it away, actually.
How to get it back? I guess he had a chance.
Was it loaded in the briefcase?
I mean, it probably is.
He might have loaded it, and I just don't remember. They love saying the name of the title. You know, Carol Ann Ford's alive, but she could play an old Susan and pull it off, I think.
Yeah.
The voice isn't that far off for an impressionist who's not even trying. It's not Susan, by the way. I mean, it's not given an answer. You could imagine it's Susan if you wanted to.
Mm.
I suppose not anymore since we've seen old Susan, but you know, that was probably a popular answer back in the day. I kind of like it as Susan, but come here.
Oh, it's getting cold. I knew it. I'm so
Yeah.
smart.
I might let this scene play. I really like it. Hi, Cosmos. You want pets? That's what I'd be. I'd be so happy. Gosh, it was night just a second ago.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I told her don't think about the implications of the master turning himself into everybody. Side note, everyone who's ever died is actually currently somewhere else and linked with their physical body. That's an experience. Hey, Pupper. Oh, baby.
Oh, he's so attentive.
So young. So young. I can't wait for the day where I look at like Peter Capaldi's 2000s and be like, so young. Don't point it at him.
There are like a billion other of them.
Only got 6 bullets. I do like this scene. Hi guys.
Did your mic turn up? I think your mic turned up.
Hello? Me?
Yeah, you seem louder.
I'm good. Looking at my gain. Hi Cosmos. It's a lot of knocks.
Yeah, I recall there being like 8 on that barrel.
I mean, he's just come off Time Lord victorious as well, remember? Like,
Yeah.
hi 7th Doctor. I'm reading the books. I'm into proper that. Also, remember the last time the Master died, he was shot. So, like, it must be so difficult. Well, no, it just must be, like, even harder to do it that way.
It seems pretty simple. Just shoot the guy.
I'm wondering about
dare I
this as
say
a
it.
medical device, though. Like, you heal people with that template, and then they die, and everyone gets sick. I love how calm Tennant is in this whole scene as well. Just the no. And just how confident, like, you know, no.
How do you do that?
They'll say. He's just broadcasting everywhere. The people on the ISS must be confused. Cosmos.
I would love to see the copious hours of footage of
Hang
him
on.
doing random things and random costumes.
I'm the first time the Doctor looks scared this whole scene as well. Hang on. I love that.
Oh,
The whole scene about Resolutius, and then the moment he learns it's a Time Lord, he just grabs the gun. I love how I can't imagine a more powerful way to convey what this means, you know? I think this
Yeah.
episode,
It's
this
a
story has
phenomenal scene.
problems, but like it's a phenomenal scene itself, but then followed by that. This is
Yeah.
probably one of the best like setting up of the Time Lords for what they should be that we have, you know? Coming after all of Tennant's great speeches about Gallifrey and the Time Lords,
Yeah.
God, I love that moment. Boom, 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 boom. Cosmos, you wanna watch? Boom, 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 boom. You wanna say hi to the people? Say hi. Say hi. He's right up against the mic.
He's sniffling.
Say hi. Oh, there we go. Boo, 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 boo. It's a Morse code. It's a W, I think.
W.
I don't know. I don't even know if there's a 4 dots. It gotta be a real infrequent letter, though. Cosmos. This actually is very, Star Wars Republic Council Chamber, you know?
Yeah.
God, that's a great voice. I wish they got this Rassilon for audio. The Gallifrey series has like 3 Rassilons. They keep getting recast.
He's
Oh, see, look back there. You can see the
regenerated.
Time War raging.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's your lore. Like the Time Lords? I don't know. Sure, it's you know what? It's good enough. It's good enough. Oh baby. Haha, wonderful. The Time Lords of old. Oh Cosmos. These poor people. They're just on a salvage operation. Those are our asteroids. No, those are the doors, Doctor. Oh, Cosmos, what are you doing? He wants his loves. It's early in the morning. Can you hear him moaning and groaning? That's his happy noises. Wait, that was a lie. Maybe it wasn't getting cold.
Oh. He got me.
It probably was getting cold. I do love
She
the close-up makeup on the aliens. Allons-y. No, that's the wrong. Wait. Oh, that was the moon behind them. Sorry, I confused my home planet for the moon. Oh no! No, Cosmos, what'd you do?
No!
What'd you do, Cosmos? Cosmos, no! You hit the back arrow, Cosmos.
Oh, not good.
Okay, it was only like 2 or 3 seconds. If you can see the time bar if you want to click pause. At least he didn't hit a number. Cosmos, that's right, you gotta
Aw.
move.
We've
No.
time traveled
It's ruined. No.
back 2 seconds.
I'll go forward, don't worry. Look, at least it was backwards. People can pause a sec if they need to. And if you don't do anything, that just means we'll be behind, and that's the good way.
Yeah.
Poor he's burrowed under the blanket. He's ashamed. Oh, it's okay, big boy. Man, we've never messed up before. We both just had like, no. Oh. They forgot to do their blue screen in this scene. Amateur. You know, I feel like this is the level of spectacle that Russell T Davies can still work with, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, there's nothing wrong with spectacle inherently, but I think it's that Russell T Davies jam-packs his finales. And so when it's spectacle, oh my gosh, it's Star Wars now. When it's just like spectacle, you know, there's not a lot of room for character work and whatever, but
Yeah.
who knows? We'll probably be done talking about Davies for a while once Moffat comes around. I wonder if we're real, like, quick, can we finish Moffat by the time the Christmas special comes out? I don't think so. What did I say this would take? 5 years?
I don't remember. It's been a while.
These are, like, Star Wars-y sound effects.
Yeah. Lasers.
No, it's like a Star
Gotta
Wars
do it.
video game from 2003, yeah.
This is why they need seats in that cockpit. Some with a seatbelt, perhaps.
When did Firefly come out? I think Firefly was quite old.
Yeah. Early 2000s.
It was like 2000s, I think. It might have been 90s. Firefly. Yeah, 2002 to 2003. So it's like 7 years old at this point, but it's like a stubby Firefly ship. There you go. There's the 2.
Oh, he said the thing.
A lot of people are like, whoa, did those people become Weeping Angels? Or the Time Lords are just aware of Weeping Angels. This looks like a good democracy, though, right? Like, you vote for the majority, and then you're, like, publicly shamed. I think that's stable. I'd vote for Rassilon, so I don't get stabbed in the kidneys. But, like, at every moment in time. Gosh, Tennant... I wonder what the Russell T Davies era would have looked like with anyone but Tennant, who, like, always gives them his all so seriously.
Yeah.
Put, like, Tom Baker as this doctor, and it'd be a comedy, I think.
Oh, Will.
He's giving it his all. Oh, Cosmos. Don't worry, he's being kept away from the keyboard. It's a bit long, but, you know, it has scope. It's got some epic stuff.
Yeah. Oh.
I maybe would have cut the firefight, but maybe that'd make it less epic.
I hope that ship's got autopilot.
Something about the 10th Doctor just holding up a gun, you know?
There we go. Oh.
What do you mean? That's as you do.
Oh. That doesn't seem survivable, does it?
In any other episode, I feel like a lot of doctors would go up and like, "Hello, I'm the doctor. How do you do?" Well, he's a Time Lord, you know. They just built different. Do you think
Got a
Wilf can
pretty
fly
good
that
plot
ship?
armor.
Well, I
Oh,
guess
that was
the
my thought.
aliens.
Yeah, I really
the
hope there's
aliens can.
autopilot on there.
It's their
I guess
ship,
they can, yeah.
you know. Wait a minute. Wilf ends up in this room. Oh, maybe we're gonna find out.
It's so loud in there. No windscreen.
You know, I know the point is that he doesn't want to kill people. But he could have crashed the spaceship into the room. I wonder if that would have worked.
Yeah.
Maybe it would have, like, nuked the planet, you know? I thought the Doctor was the most infamous child, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't get that. Oh, look, the daughter's the same height now.
Spoilers. Don't tell him that.
Yeah, they're still on Gallifrey. Oh, I like Butler Master.
Yeah, I love him.
Who wore it better? It's gonna be a great show when everyone's the master. You know? Nah.
Well, that was easy.
Well, they are like gods, you know?
I suppose.
Oh, the daughter one is shorter now.
Aw.
No.
They don't like it.
By the way, from the perspective of everyone, Obama came up. He's like, I'd like to speak about the economy. I'm going to fix it. And then it was tomorrow, and he just, like, stumbles, you know? The Republicans must be having a field day. It's a shame he didn't write it down as well, the plan. Well, Mom's calling. I'll answer that later. I'll pause it. It's already ruined. Oh, it's because they think we stream at noon.
Oh, they can just do that?
Yeah, look. I love how Gallifrey's big as well.
That's gonna mess up gravity.
I've never thought about it, but does Gallifrey look like it's on fire because it's the last day of the Time War?
It does look like it's on fire.
Also, I don't think Rassilon gives a damn about gravity. White Christmas.
I have a feeling you might be right.
Good old England. Rassilon probably invented gravity. Good lord. It's like last Christmas! No! What was Journey said Christmas? I don't remember. Donna probably missed it, you know. Unconscious in the garden.
I hope Wilf saves the day.
Good enough.
Yeah, I mean,
That's okay. They'll just be guilty of genocide through negligence twice. All right, Master. We'll put it in the history books. Poor ISS.
They've had a rough time.
GPS. All the acronyms. The moon. Honestly, yeah, that's the reaction, you know? That's, yeah. That's what I'd do.
Shoot someone. Oh no.
I don't... Oh, of course that wasn't the guy in the booth originally. The guy in the booth was the master. Where's he
Where you
gonna
gonna
go,
go, you know?
though? I mean, I'd probably run. You know, what would you do if you looked up and you saw Gallifrey? This can't be good for Gallifrey,
Have a moment.
though, you know? You ran away, little baby. Sorry. Oh yeah, Big Finish just having a field day.
Ooh.
Stop! They can only get so excited. I think that like could have been king might actually be a John Hurt audio. Yes, John Hurt did audio. Good boy. Man, Rassilon's just insane. What are you gonna call yourself then, Rassilon? The Nothing Lords? Cosmos, you gotta stay away from the keyboard. You're a little menace to society.
Oh, fucking watching Evangelion.
Well, I mean, they invented time, so they must have been there before time.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think this comes up in the 50th. Spoilers, actually, I guess. Oh, go babies. Lay down,
Oh, he can't
baby.
die. He's a master. He's a gold tooth.
Well, yeah, he can die. They just bring him back, and they don't explain
I'll
it.
find a way.
No way. When the master comes back, there's no way they're addressing that gold tooth. Or he'll just have a gold tooth.
He stood up. And he has a gun.
Dude, I'm Rassilon. I survived the Time War. He's
Yeah, he already
literally
beat him.
wearing armor. Not on his head, I guess. So was the Doctor. The whip
What?
effect is kind of...
What is the purpose of even...
There you go.
Oh, okay, yeah, shoot this guy. Thanks for being the explainer of the context here, Master. I was really lost.
I don't know. I think if you shoot Rassilon, Gallifrey might, like, fall into line. Does anyone like Rassilon, you know? Oh, Cosmos, you're a good boy.
Rassilon probably likes Rassilon.
Showing the edited version of the Sea Devils. Yeah, I've heard. I've never seen any of those, but it's just sound like they've been butchered. The cut down version. Although apparently this one's not as bad. It's still like has most of the story. I like the Sea Devil story though.
Oh,
It's a good one. Did I show you the Sea Devil story? No, I think I did the Auton one. I got most.
yeah, Auton.
It's a good scene. Wait, they're showing the edited version of the Sea Devils now? Dang it! We tried to avoid War Between! We conflicted, Caden.
What's happening here?
He recognizes her.
He's so sad.
Just shoots himself. There's an alternate reality where that's the end of Doctor Who. Get out of the way. Rassilon's also thinking it through, like, hang on, what? Dang, that's hard. Have fun in the 50th, Rassilon! I'm sure there would be no bad effects, you know. Maybe you could, like, try to jump,
So
though.
tough.
You know? He's not even trying. He could shoot
but that's pretty
Rassilon's
metal.
hand. What about that? Only an hour 20 minutes between the War Between. I'm probably gonna ask some British people what that was like to see if it's worth doing or not. Might be great. No spoiler. Well, we're not streaming while War Between's on, so I guess you know I don't have to say that.
I get behind this spectacle right now. It's pretty cool.
This is a good one. You know,
Good
I
moment.
don't remember this being well regarded at all, to be honest. Part 1 was like 3.6 on TARDIS Guide out of 5. I think it's a good
Drums will
one.
probably stop.
You know, that's not like one of the best stories ever, but I think it's one of the good ones. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe people like it. I think there's just like moments people don't really like the depiction of regeneration as death, especially with like, you know, a regeneration change and a showrunner change. It's such an easy point to just decide to stop watching, you know? Actually, at a peak, the Moffat era viewership was like basically on par, but next season is a little lower than last season. But the Tennant specials all had like amazing viewership, you know.
You know, you look at it, David Tennant's killing of the Time Lords count is kind of up to 2 now.
He didn't kill them, he just sent them back to be killed the first time.
You know, which kind of counts, I feel like.
Hang
But,
on,
what is
I
it,
wasn't
by
looking. Where did the
negligence?
Master go? Because I think he
I don't know.
actually is now on Gallifrey, just from his appearances in the future. Uh-oh.
I'm not sure.
Run,
Oh.
Doctor.
Oh no, it's Wilf.
Do you remember when you said, I wonder who knocks 4 times? And you were like, oh, well, I think I know. I'm like, you don't know. It could be Wilf. Could be anyone. Bam. Got ya. Wilf, you knew. He did it
Yeah,
4
I
times
agree,
as
man.
well. I mean, it's a bookend, you know. It's a nice twist.
Yeah.
Look, I think there's a solution here. I'm just saying. Pick up a ball, throw it at the button. Well, maybe the door has to be closed. We'll see what you think.
Could probably open it with a
Break the
sonic
glass in the
screwdriver.
middle. No, this comes up, actually. Yeah, we talked about Season 21 Blu-ray. There's definitely gaps in that glass, by the way. I know radiation maybe doesn't matter, but... Like, I don't know. That glass. Does he still have that gun? Is it bulletproof? There you go. I feel like there's a way. It bothers me. I'm sorry. It does eat into the emotion of the scene, but I feel like there's a way. Here's another bit I think people don't like. It is worth pointing out, by the way, by the rules of the regeneration, the next Doctor is the last one. He's out of regenerations after this. Which can help provide context to this scene. Don't worry, a thing happens.
Oh,
No, he looks hurt.
David.
David!
This isn't you, David.
He's probably not even at the end of a normal Time Lord's first regeneration in 906. He also only lives for like 5 years, by the way, the 10th Doctor. But I don't like the interpretation of each regeneration being different.
Doctor, you hurt his feelings.
Yeah, I don't really like his outburst either. It's acted well. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I definitely.
Hang
I
on.
don't know. I kind of like the outburst. but
One more
Don't
bit.
take it out on Wilf.
It's just kind of childish and you know, a little hard to believe, you know?
Hmm.
Like, it's just that juxtaposition. Like, also, does it matter if the Sonic sets it off if you use it to hit the button? Could you get us? I feel like if we put our heads together, we can save David Tennant.
I think so. He did just like
Hang
defeat the
on,
Time
wasn't
Lords.
there that bit in the Moon Smith and Jones where he like got radiation out of his shoe? Did he say how many rads that
Yeah.
was?
There was that bit. Maybe he's
This
weakened from
this
falling
could be
8,000
too
feet.
many or a different kind of rad. You know, I'm willing to accept there's an answer. But it'd be funny if they said it was like 1,000,000 rads or whatever in that one. I bet you could do the math. They multiplied the rads by some percentage. Oh, no, he's fine.
Oh, look at that. 10 more seasons.
10 more years. 10 more years. We need someone who doesn't do 3 seasons. I mean, I know Tennant basically does 4, but... And I know Shooty does 2. Hi. Hello there. Oh my god, there's still 20 minutes left? God, it is indulgent. That's how long we rambled for. Could you have unscrewed the door? Yeah, look at it. There's just like hinges. I don't know how you'd close. I don't know.
Oh.
But he's fine. He's turning into an ood. Imagine an ood doctor.
Talks out of a ball.
Quickly cut off your hand, doctor. Just one day, David Tennant with no hands, no feet. It's like, I will survive.
No, you're gonna get irradiated, Will.
Look at how much time is left in the episode, though.
Yeah. He's gonna go find a corner to look at his watch.
Oh, yeah, and then he's gonna have withdrawal symptoms. I forgot. Oh, there's some Donna stuff, I guess.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, it's December.
You're telling me the police...
Is
this happened and they're going back to work?
this just a black version of the guy from the library two-parter? When I saw his face, I am face blind, but he looks pretty similar. And, like, the hair as well. It might just be the hair. That guy had, like, big nose and lips, though, right?
I don't recall.
There was a moment there where he looked like he was gonna do the stutter thing. No. God, you know, if there was an easy solution to this Donna thing, we would have enacted it. Oh, it's raining. He's gonna stand all sad in the rain again.
Oh no.
A big finish. 10 seasons of Wilf and the 10th Doctor regenerating. Come on.
That'll be so fun.
But Bernard Crimmins actually did a few Big Finish stories before he was Wilf. He did, like, random roles and stuff. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Also, I'll be the 14th Doctor, and I'll see you then, but don't worry about that. Selfish little baby. Oh,
Where's the
yeah.
master?
Welcome to the end of the episode. We're done. It was a good one. My screen's gone black, actually. It's kind of weird.
Why's that? Mickey.
Mickey.
What's happening? Are they in another universe still, or is he back in the normal
Mickey's
universe
back
now?
in the main one.
He's back in the normal.
And
Mickey's been around.
quit unit. And also, Mickey and Martha are married now, even though Martha had a husband last time we met her.
Did.
But, you know, put the two black
guy.
ones together. Strax? No. Yes? Strax, yeah. Or at least one of that clone batch. This is also a heavily criticized. They just slap Mickey and Donna together.
Yeah.
It also has a lot of racist undertones of often just putting like the black people together.
Mhm.
I can't remember if Torchwood had established Martha had left her husband yet or not, but I'm pretty sure Martha was just established to be married last time we met her. I don't know. It just kind of seemed like a downgrade from Martha, but I guess that's why she's not in unit in the 15th stuff.
Is this gonna be
Like,
that one scene that I always
I
remember?
can't even remember if she's in like the companion thing. Sarah's kid. You still haven't seen Sarah Jane Adventures?
Yeah. This is probably gonna be that one scene that I thought was gonna be in that season finale like 5 seasons
Is
ago.
Sarah Jane in like unit responsible for all these conspiracy theories if you were saying that Wi-Fi can make people go mad? I would be afraid of 5G too, you know? Also, yeah, Luke almost get hit by a car. What does he do? Run across the street without looking. I like that. And then he's like, hang on a minute. David Tennant's last filmed thing was actually for the Sarah Jane Adventures.
Huh.
I think this is Sarah Jane's last appearance in Doctor Who proper. But her show keeps going for a bit. Where's K9? Hey, Savine!
Where
We
we
got him! We got him, Caden. Oh, here's another Jack for you to guess. Jack, sorry. Adipose! It's
Adipose!
what we want.
Let's go. Okay, I'm happy.
So I guess
I'm so
Torchwood
happy.
has ended.
Oh my gosh, it was an
That's a
adipose.
new outfit.
They bought out the whole costume department.
Some new ones, I think. Like, I don't recognize this guy talking to the Jadoon. Also, that coat would fall apart.
What does that mean?
His name's Alonzo.
Yeah,
He's gonna be in a war between in a few hours if you're in England. Actually, about an hour, I think that premieres. I am dancing in my chair a bit. I do actually like this scene. He looks so old now as well in War Between. He's like, what could I do for Jack? I know. Nice cover art. God, I forgot even she's here.
She's familiar. Who is she?
She is the actress from Human Nature. But this is her descendant. Maybe Verity Newman. Russell, come on. Verity Lambert and Sydney Newman being two of the original people behind the creation of Doctor Who. Human Nature also had that joke where Sydney Newman and Verity Lambert were John Smith's parents.
If I was this author, I would really think this is a crazy fan. I'd be uncomfortable.
No, she knows. Do you think he read it? Can you
Wonder if he had spare
imagine
time.
Matt Smith? I kind of can sitting down reading this book. I can imagine Capaldi reading this book. A companion finding that
Look
in the
at him go.
library. Yeah. Matt, he's taken a while to get this whole like Matt Smith thing over with. It is drawn out. It's such an easy like casual fan go away time, you know? Like I think he could have been better. I think he's a little indulgent. He could have been better with his goodbye tour. This might be a sign for the end of Russell T Davies too.
I've always remembered a Rose scene, but she's like in another universe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's someone else. Or maybe he finds a way because it's the last episode. Whatever.
BBC Theater, The Next Doctor, followed by Smith's First Christmas Special. They seem to be jumping around.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, no, you. Minnie, go to a strip club or something. Like, you know, just go find something somewhere. Get an outlet.
A little close.
They didn't even hear it materialize. Also, he'll be the 14th Doctor, but don't worry about that, Wilf.
It's been 10 minutes, Will.
You know what? I would have gaslit him. I mean, what do you mean, same old face? Are you saying I'm gonna die? That sounds ethical. You know, did he actually commit a crime? He kidnapped the Master.
Yeah.
That is the only thing he's guilty of. He just wanted to make his daughter immortal. It's the Master who, like, took over the project. And the daughter? What the hell did she do?
He's like a billionaire. He probably did something. He has a private army.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah, but, like, I don't think we can start arresting people because they, like, probably did something. Also, he borrowed, like, a $5 to buy a lotto ticket from Donna's dad. In case you missed that. It's like, I remember that day. He didn't have enough change for me. A lotto ticket, though. I mean, like, how often are those the win? Who would give a bill on the wedding day? Oh, sorry, you didn't know it was a lottery ticket. What are the odds, though? I know the sentimental value, but I'm also kind of like, man, poor Mr. Noble. Like, he just lost 5 pounds. You know, the doctor's got money. Oh, bye, Wilf. I'll see you in like 3 years, probably. Maybe longer. Spoilers. He's not in it much. 8 minutes.
Man.
Wonder what the second longest regeneration is. Actually, Jodie takes her time.
Oh, I'm not crazy.
You're
I'm not crazy. The sound in my head, it's real.
It's real. Gallifrey is returning. Open the watch, Caden. Open the fob watch.
I was so certain this scene was in...
I know. I
This
remember
Valley
you talking about it.
seasons ago.
I remember you talking about it when Rose left.
Crazy. How did he get to this universe?
It's the... Listen.
It is a new year.
It is. Happy New Year,
Oh,
2010.
Christmas song this episode.
That was 15 years ago, 2010.
7
Almost
minutes
16.
for a Christmas song to...
Oh, here it is. Just don't remember my face. I think you missed the establishing it, but yeah, that's how they do it. Yep. I'll see you in next Christmas, Billy. Probably, yeah. Don't date Mickey, though. It won't go well. Have fun being the 16th, maybe, Doctor. Have fun on the inevitable Big Finish 14th, 16th special. Actually, I could see Big Finish doing a comedy where they're both pretending that they're the 10th Doctor and Rose. Well, no, 16 would... No. I don't know.
Alright, we made it through 15 minutes.
Now he's got to actually have his regeneration scene. Nice thumbnail, by the way, that the custom regeneration effects. It can be kind of hard to see on the background, but let's let everyone appreciate Alex's hard work.
Open it like a car, doctor. It's funny.
Oh yeah, you want to die happy. It's a good thing she doesn't like come back, Rose. I think this might have been the start of like Regeneration getting like big speeches and events and stuff.
Oh,
Come to
there
think
he
about
is.
it, because the Ninth Doctor was pretty quick, right? He basically established Regeneration was a thing for the new audience, and then blew up.
Hmm.
Yeah, in case you haven't clocked it, this is Russell T Davies' last, his farewell as well. But also, like, we just had Journey's End, which was kind of like a farewell for the era. I don't know. It's a bit indulgent. Like, remember, how long ago did he die from the 10th Doctor's perspective? Like 3 hours? He had to track everybody down, go get that lotto ticket. Like, he had to figure out what the winning numbers were. The Ood just know, though. They're powerful. They're the new Time Lords of the Ood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could have been playing
He
the Christmas song
actually
right now.
did 3 takes of his final line of different levels of like emotionness. They went with the middle one, I believe, but he did one that apparently is like just so emotional, and they were like, "This is too much." Like I think we got to go with the middle one. Hey, it's snowing. So this episode takes place before Ruby Sunday was born. Just to put that one in your head. Before you were born.
Yeah. Is it known at this time, Matt Smith?
Yes, it'd been announced. Sometime after the next Doctor. The only surprise regeneration we've ever had is 15 to 16, but that was leaked. I didn't know who it would be, though. I was like 50-50 on if we were actually getting a regeneration. I didn't know, but that's the closest we got to a surprise. 9 to 10 was supposed to be a surprise. Oh, but also, once the regeneration happens, Davies gave Moffat the gift of being able to script it, so that's when Moffat starts. I definitely let slip in many ways that this was the regeneration, but you'd figured it out.
Yeah.
And also the end of Davies era music. Here we go. Raise your glasses. Big drinks. Here we go. You know, a lot of doctors actually don't live for a long amount of time nowadays. Jodie was like 20 years. Capaldi was like, maybe 100 to 1 billion. But 80 of those years were just like being a professor. A thing happens, don't worry about it. Time to get the TARDIS guy badge. He broke it. I like the 11th one, though. Yeah, spoilers. Don't you remember?
I like this TARDIS. Oh, my.
Well, too bad! Also, I find out David Tennant and Matt Smith look pretty similar, especially with the effects. Oh, the hair is different. Never mind, I stand corrected. I actually did a video where it was the review of the 3D printed 11th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. By the way, I'm almost as old as Matt Smith is in this scene. That's a thought. Wow. I think he's 27, maybe 28. But I did this joke here. Because I decided to film the start of it and then go get my hair cut. But the haircut was so subtle that it doesn't even look like anything. Also, the music has totally changed, by the way. Because it's now a Moffat episode. It's weird seeing Smith in this TARDIS. Meet Amy!
That doesn't look good.
I know it's not official she's the next Doctor. I think I don't know. I think she probably is some form of the Doctor, but I don't think she's sticking around for long. Also, I saw that AI Paul McGann thing, by the way. We probably don't get it next time. Man. Um, so end
Wow.
a lot here. End of Time Part 2, 10th
Lot here.
Doctor, probably at least your second favorite so far. That Russell T, like a lot to talk about.
Gone. Yeah,
Lord-
so many. So much.
Wait, Lord
Oh my goodness.
President. Why not credit him as Rassilon? I guess to not spoil it. They never did call him Rassilon the Resurrected. Yeah, if you're gonna leave right away, remember we will be doing 11th, 12th, 13th Doctor, but not until January. We're just too busy. There's the even without the conflicts with like War Between and stuff. This is just a natural break point. So we'll be back like mid-January. Should be like this usual Sundays at about noon, which I know this is not, but just keep an eye. I subscribe is really the way to know. I'll try and get that video posted early. I know I'm often last minute, so like people know. But I don't really know when we're back. We just have to see till the holidays settle down. But I'll probably wait for War Between to finish. I'm expecting like the latter half of January, but maybe things settle down pretty quickly. Yeah, so go ahead, Caden.
Where do I begin? I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, the episode, the finale, pretty good. I liked it better than the first part.
Yes, I think that's definitely true.
There were some great character moments. I liked it. I enjoyed the spectacle of the Master just beating up the Time Lords. I got behind that one.
I think there was a good balance of spectacle. I think that spectacle of the character work. There were loads of great scenes. I love both the like scene where he won't take the gun and how it sets up
Yeah.
how big a deal the Time Lords are. I remember the first time when he just like he doesn't take the gun, he reaches and
Yeah.
rips it out of Wilf's hand. By the way, TARDIS guide 3.88.
3.88.
Yeah, it's indulgent at the end. It's like what 10 minutes of
Like
what we
15.
basically got in Journey's End.
I mean,
the
I
actual
both-
regeneration itself, I think, is good. A lot of people don't like I Don't Want to Go. Again, I don't like this interpretation of the Doctor's dying. There are things people tie in with the 50th that might help retcon it. It's worth remembering, even though the audience didn't really know at a time, that thanks to like the hand regeneration he did and some other stuff, the 11th Doctor is the last regeneration of his natural cycle. So this, like, he's basically close to death, proper death, which might help, you know?
I think I both understand completely and also sort of agree with what you're saying about the like drama over the last 15 minutes and bit of a guilty pleasure. I kind of enjoyed it. It was kind of nice seeing him see everybody.
I mean, it's a preference, yeah. And like, bear in mind, there's maybe like a year and a half or two between Journey's End and this episode, which is still kind of soon in like Doctor Who terms, but some things are weirder on a binge like that. There's a thing between 12 and 13 where you'll have a twist where it's not actually an evil plot, and then 2 episodes later, I think you'll have the same twist, but those episodes are like 2 years apart. And so even though, you know, but yeah, I think David Tennant, if we want to transition into his Doctor, he's of course like a casual favorite. He's high on a lot of fans. I think he's not super high when you consider especially Classic Who. He it's kind of the stereotype you might say is like the, you know, he's the Blink to the real fans Heaven Sent kind of vibe. I think David Tennant's The 10th Doctor is kind of one that just gets less interesting when you see more Doctors. As an actor, he's great. The common complaint that I have a lot of fundamental problems with, even outside of applying it to David Tennant, is that he is too human, which I fundamentally disagree with. I think it's a racist take. But I'm curious on you. You know, I'll find my Doctor rankings. I'll tell you what I put him as.
I think I like the separation between actor and Doctor is really good because he's probably my favorite actor I've seen as the Doctor right now, but my second favorite Doctor. Behind probably Eccleston.
is
was just phenomenal.
great is an actor, especially with what the Ninth Doctor has to do.
Mhm.
But my problems with the Ninth Doctor are mostly that he doesn't I don't think he really works outside of his like time with Rose and the Time War arc. Having listened to like Big Finish stuff that is pre-Rose.
Yeah, I
That
agree.
now that's fine because he has an amazing story, and I think it's fine to have a Doctor confined to that. So, but that makes it hard to judge Eccleston as an actor playing the Doctor.
Yeah,
But Eccleston is a phenomenal actor.
it's definitely
Um,
close in my head.
I mean, they're
'Cause no,
like most of them are phenomenal actors. I think Capaldi might be the strongest actor to play a Doctor, but it's close.
Mhm.
I mean, again, that like anti-war speech in the Zygon invasion that I hate, I think it's a terrible argument, is like one of the best acted things I've ever seen. I'm sorry, you want to talk a bit so I can actually find my Doctor Who ranking?
I can also talk the end of Russell T Davies, which
Oh yeah,
I mean, I'm less familiar with Stephen Moffat. Of course, I've watched a
of
lot
course.
of
Well, you saw Boom and Joy of the World, and you have seen Moffat years ago. But
the why am I Matt Smith. I definitely watched
Mhm.
those episodes, but I just don't remember them as well. But I definitely love the sort of aesthetic that comes with Russell T Davies, as I talk about all the time, like the sets and the sort of some of the direction and the music, and I love the
Yeah.
feel and the atmosphere.
I don't like it all the time. I mean, Doctor Who needs to change.
Yeah.
And like this episode, sometimes I think it's misapplied, but in a lot of episodes, I think he does it really well. That
Mhm.
grimy vision of the future.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these eras are very well timed. Like, by the end, I'm now ready for Moffat. I've had my fill
Mhm.
of Davies Who, maybe a little more so because we were also watching the Shooty stuff.
Yeah.
But the Davies to Moffat transition is great as well because I think I generally would consider Moffat stronger. But Davies is great with personal work, personal character work, and he usually does plots which are at least fine, but it's not his strong point. Whereas Moffat's kind of the reverse. Like Moffat will have great character work, but he's much more known for his plots. And so you kind of just get almost like a regeneration with the Doctor, the different characteristics being more or less. It's now like the
Yeah.
things that haven't been associated with Russell, I'm now going to get with Moffat.
Yeah.
And I think 11 and 12 are also very different eras, which helps break Moffat up. Because he's there for 6 years. He's
Wow.
definitely the longest modern showrunner, assuming you don't combine the Davies eras. It wouldn't surprise me to learn he's the second longest because JNT was in it for I think 8 seasons, 8 years. Mostly because the BBC wouldn't let him leave. But I would be surprised if Moffat isn't the second longest showrunner. Maybe not in episode count; those old seasons were long, but he does a lot. I
Mhm.
actually have my Doctor ranking. I'm probably just willing to show my notes. I don't know. I have some weird notes. I don't know if this video is gonna get made. It's like years from now. I don't know if I'm actually making this video. No 15. If I was gonna put 15 on here, he'd be low, simply because he doesn't. I don't think 15 has a deeper character. We've talked about this plenty of times.
Yeah.
15's character is not consistent episode to episode, and that just by default puts him below like anyone with a consistent character that isn't actively bad. Hang on, that one on that one. Actually, I can do this. How do I do this? I can mess with OBS without actually showing you. I don't remember. Episode monitor on, turn off the arm. Instructions, I did it the right way around. There you go, there's my Doctor Who ranking. Here's Tennant, 7, 14, I just put one step above Tennant.
Casual drop right here of the Doctor Who rankings.
Casual drop. I mean, you can notice he's behind Matt Smith. He was my favorite modern, which I learned this list. Like, hang on, let's see. Controversial take, probably controversial. There's a crowd that'll hate this. This is probably fine. This is hot take, but big asterisk. It's basically what I said. He doesn't work outside of his arc, and so when I'm ranking the Doctors specifically and not those eras, he takes a big fall. That's just it. But like he'd be up here in terms of quality of like if I was ranking it different. Hot take. And I don't know, people might mess around with it. This was hard, honestly, to 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be so hard. And I feel like I probably look at this and complain if I ever made the video. Once we get to like top 3, I'll complain. Gadwa and Whitaker joint worst. I'd put Gadwa below 5, and I'm not sure where I would put Gadwa beyond that. Some little notes. I gave it to 2 instead of 3 because 3 is a very weird era, with the whole unit thing. I mean, I'd have to look at my notes again. I don't know. I think it might be part of the way I constructed the list, why 2 ends up to top, if it's so top. But as like I don't think it's my favorite era. I don't think it's even the one I would go to and listen to the most. But like as a Doctor, possibly more like conceptually, he's just great, I think. Matt Smith, my favorite Doctor. I think Moffat mishandles some things about this characterization in his darker moments. You can kind of see my little notes. You can see my debates on if I can bring 9 down because of Big Finish and Outside Doctor. Do I have to bring 8th down because of the parts of 8 I don't like? And 8's a hard one because he changes so much over Big Finish. I didn't restrict this to TV because I can't separate that mentally. Jodie Whittaker, sorry, I hate doing this. 13th Doctor, actively bad. She doesn't have enough Big Finish to counteract her atrocious morality in the show. Her most consistent and only consistent trait is that she'll do the most undoctorish thing in any moral situation. You know this. I'm not going to bog you down with it. Jo Martin is interesting because honestly, she'd probably be higher once I start hearing her, but I mainly put her on this list because I want to talk about how the first thing she does when we see her as the Doctor is grab a massive gun, and that put me off her for years. That is the worst first impression you could possibly have. Not a fan of Hartnell. I don't get the whole, he was the first one, therefore he's like the most important. I'm like, yeah, so he's not as good of a Doctor because Troughton hasn't come to establish a lot of those doctory facts. His arc isn't real beyond the first 3. And I think most people who love him acknowledge that. I'm just not as big a fan. A 1. I like War. Okay, sorry, that's that. Katie, you probably don't understand that. I like him. I don't get the people who listen to the Big Finish and complain that he's just the Doctor. I can understand the people who look at him and go, "You're being a weirdo," but especially when he describes himself, and I was gonna re-listen to these before I wrote this script. He's not, and maybe it's my own moral compass lining up with how whoever's writing these are seeing the Doctor. And by him go, I see how he is doing things in the Time War that are the Doctor would never do. It's subtle, but I'm like, no, this is a man who would hate himself. This is the man that like the Christopher Eccleston would look at as he does. 5th Doctor was where I started on the list because he's kind of vanilla. I like him, I like Doctor Who, but he, I think, is a little low on as a construction of how I started the list. 4th Doctor, this is the era I'm actually currently watching with my wife. Not great. I think I've actually talked with Alex and they agree, having now seen most of the 4th Doctor when I was last season. First off, I don't like the Golden Era. I think it takes like till Romana before the Doctor really 4th Doctor settles into something I like. But I think the 4th Doctor's sense of humor is very much mine. Also, you've probably forgotten how violent the 4th Doctor is and just how many of his first solutions is to go to violence. I only remember the scene where he just snapped a guy's neck, and yes, he got up, but they played the neck snapping sound. He definitely snapped that guy's neck. No, I think people have rose-tinted goggles with 4. But I think my sense of humor is very much like the Fourth Doctor's in how he's unexpected, in the ways in which he's unexpected. And since that sense of humor relies on being weird and unexpected, it often doesn't land because it's what I would do. It's the joke I thought. Sometimes I hear Big Finish and stuff emulate that style, and it's different enough from me, and it's amazing. And it is how people describe the Fourth Doctor. 9. 12. Fix the 3 issues with yourself, 12, and you're going to end up on number 1. This is a conversation when we get to 12. 7. Better 12. I was actually listening to a Missing Story about being vegan or something. I don't remember what it's called. You'd know if that's probably enough for you. But if you heard the story. But I was like, the 12th Doctor is a man who sees the consequences of his actions. In the sense you might think that people would become vegan or like ethical shoppers or stuff like that. He sees these problems, and his reaction is to shrug it off and be like, the universe is just like that. I'm going to have my hand sandwich. The 7th Doctor is a man who sees that same stuff and decides he's going to change how he is to be better. Which just feels more Doctor. I don't know. Capaldi's thing is kind of jaded old man. I get that, but I don't like that as much. We just did 10. 6 is great. I'm interested in hitting his TV era again. He'll elevate a bad script. He's phenomenal. Actually, Colin Baker is a contender for like one of the stronger actors. Matt Smith, I think, is the pinnacle of modern Doctors. He has his flaws. Love 8, love 3, love 2. There you go. That's like a
Good
5-hour
list.
video. Oh, I probably should have remembered that I was sharing the entire screen. But yeah, so Tennant's kind of middle ground modern Doctors then. 13, 15 below him, 12 below him, but God, fix your 3 issues, Capaldi, and you'll be number 1. He really would be. Welcome to a preview of what watching 12th Doctor is going to be like. No, I almost gave up on Doctor Who in his first season. A lot of people did. But hey, that's a talk for later. We're entering Matt Smith. Are you ready for the plots to get more focus, more convoluted?
I'm ready for dinosaurs on a spaceship.
Yeah, are you ready for River? Are you ready for Chibnall getting some more episodes? Are you ready for things to get more sexist than they've ever been? Are you ready for things to get all adventurous and fantasy, but like not in the Russell T Davies 2? Did you woohoo to things getting more sexist than they've ever been?
Adventure? I actually don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah. But no, our plan is to do the whole thing. I mean, I don't think it will, especially with Caden here. If the Chibnall era ends up just becoming like shouting and complaining about Chibnall, will stop. I'm happy to complain about a bad episode, but if that just becomes the whole thing, that's just not constructive. That's not what I want to be. You know, I've stopped Picard's season 2 because of that. I think I kind of stopped Strange New Worlds last season because of that as well. But yeah, I don't know what I'd give this. Somewhere around the 3.8. I might give it a 4. It's one of those I think I wish I could give it a 3.75. But TARDIS Guide doesn't let you do that. And 11th Hour, of course, the next episode, spoiler, great episode. Probably the best regeneration, as in like the
I remember that because he lands at like young Amy's house or something.
Yeah,
and Moffat, he eats fish sticks and custard and stuff.
Moffat could not have done better to prove that Doctor Who can survive Davies and Tennant. The BBC almost didn't do it, I don't think. They weren't convinced. It's like, you made Doctor Who. You know this works. Like, what are you doing? But no. Yeah, the better version of End of Time. You want to hear that? I linked the guy who did this. This was someone who did a Doctor Who ranking video. I get why you the at least perceived need for the Doctor in the hero role. But I think it would have made Time Lord Victorious stronger. It's basically the same thing, the Return of Gallifrey. It ends basically the same way. However, Gallifrey is returning because the Doctor is on his Time Lord Victorious power trip and has decided basically that he's the Time Lord Victorious. His whole era, even 9, has been like regretting his choice and wanting the Time Lords back. So he just describes to bring them back. And it's the Master who the Master who fled from the Time Lord. The Master who was too afraid of what he saw that he ran in horror. The War Master! By the way, Big Finish actually tells that story in the first box set. Really good. I recommend the War Master set. But with Derek Jacobi, who does it because he loves playing the Master. Best Master. But anyway, the Master is the one who tries to stop it because basically David Tennant's motivations. He knows that's terrible. He knows how horrible they are and they destroy the universe. Master quite likes being alive. That's kind of his whole shtick.
Yeah, that's true.
And you basically have the Master taking on the hero role, and this is how you culminate Time Lord Victorious. You still end with the Master saving the day. Shockingly little has to change about the plot. You'd have to work a lot of character stuff, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be interesting to have Wilf travel with the Doctor, but be like horrified, and that's part of what brings him around. Kind of like Donna being terrified of originally with like the Sycorax and stuff. And since I've heard that, I'm like, man, I mean, I like this episode, but that just feels like a neater bow.
Yeah, that could have been really good.
I mean, I really like the explanation for the sound of drums. It's what makes Sims Master work. With my little, interpretation that it doesn't actually, quote unquote, apply until after the Time War. Because screw retcons of like literally the entire series, But that did make me, hurt a little bit more with the end of time. But no, I'm really looking forward to Moffat. Season 5. I think season 5 is one of the ones, along with 1 and 4, that get ranked super highly. Let me just take a quick peek, a little tease, as I open my videos rather than the actual professional productions. Doctor Who Modern Series 5. By the way, this is how far we are into this series. Yeah, the seasons get shorter. So we got 11th Hour, Beast Below, great. Victory of the Daleks, there. The Weeping Angel 2-parter, Vampires of Venice, Amy's Choice, Hungry Earth and Cold Blood. You get the Silurian story, Chibnall's. Chibnall's interesting because 42, I think, is his only Davies script. I feel like Chibnall becomes more Chibnall under Moffat. And I've said this before, once we get to the Moffat era, Matt Smith doesn't play the 11th Doctor, he plays the 13th. And I know you're not going to see that, but after the Chibnall era, you very much see the 13th Doctor. Vincent and the Doctor, I mean, yeah. The Lodger, welcome to this season's...
What's that? Is that the hotel?
Love and Monsters.
Shucks.
No. But here's your do I love it or hate it, and of course the finale, Pandorica. It's a good season. At a glance, I don't think I'd say there's a bad episode, so I guess you know how I feel at The Lodger. There's a weaker one, sure. I don't even know if I'd call Victory of the Daleks bad. But yeah, I mean, Series 5, that'll be good. That'll be a start to the new year. We should finish Matt Smith, provided we don't take too many breaks. It'd be 10, 20, 30, maybe like 40 episodes. That'd take us about the year. So I guess 2026 could be the year of Matt Smith. We'll probably bleed into 27. We will also have a holidays. We'll have the Christmas special. We might have War Between. But, so I guess, Matt Smith will be a year. Capaldi is probably about a year. Jody will be a little bit shorter, and then we got 14 and maybe 15. So yeah, we're probably like 4 or 5 years away still, which is how far away we were when we started. So that's fun. Yeah, I mean we'll be busy. Gosh, we'll be in like Chibnall 2 by the time that rolls around, after Moffat has his second go at the wheel. And we just rotate these 3 men forever.
Forever, yeah.
Forever, yeah. Maybe Matt Smith will do Big Finish by that time. Who knows? I think then, if there's anything you want to say for the next month, yeah, we will be back. Do not worry, but it will be a little bit wild because we are busy. It's the holidays. No War Between spoilers when we get back. We'll see. I don't know. Unless it's really good, I'm probably not going to watch it right away, but it probably won't be out in America by then. So I will say thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.